Hello, today I'm going to make a Mexican omelet with frozen Serrano chile. I always keep it frozen, and some white onions and some red bell pepper. I really like the way it tastes. I'm not going to put any tomatoes because it gets too watery, and I'm going to use about 1 teaspoon or tablespoon rather of coconut oil. And the reason I wait until it's ready because it burns, it makes a lot of noise and a lot of smoke. So you have to be careful with it when it begins to melt. While this is melting, I want to show you what I did. I have brown eggs and a splash of milk. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this ready. I'm going to whisk it. And the milk just gives this really nice little fluffiness. And it just tastes, I think, a lot better. For Lent, I've been trying to make different dishes so we can have, this is going to be our brunch. Okay, you see this is already melting. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to saute all of these. Isn't that pretty? My mother used to always say that food needs to have coloring, not only to taste good, but to look good. Now, I'm not going to add too much salt, but I am going to add pepper to the vegetables. I like to use, the ground pepper, but you can use whatever kind you have. Now, I always like to measure salt this way. So I'm going to just add a little bit of salt, not too much, because I think it's better if people just put their own salt. I like this pan because it's square, and it's just a lot nicer to saute. When it smells really good. Oh wow, the combination of the jalapenos, it's not a jalapeno, it's a Serrano chile, it's the hotter one. I didn't take out the seeds because I want it to be hot today, like spicy hot. If you put tomatoes, it gets really soggy, but you can also put tomatoes, you can put cilantro, anything you want in it. Okay, so I made this kind of like a little julienne cut, you can see. Okay, good. See how they get a little bit shiny? When they're a little bit shiny like that, then you know it's time for you to go ahead and pour your egg batter in. I always start in the middle, but it's certainly up to you. And I just love the way it starts to cook right away. I always like to do this. If you do it this way, see what it does? It makes like little layers, which is really cool. And the heat is pretty high, but you have to keep doing this. And don't take too, don't walk away and leave your egg like that. Now, it depends if you like your eggs really, really well done, or if you like them, kind of just medium. What's really awesome about this pan is that it's so big and equal in dimensions that I think it's a lot easier. I don't know why pans are just not square. I think it's brilliant, whoever created this square pan. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing from this side. See, look at this fluffiness. Isn't it something? It's just amazing. I think it's just wonderful the way the egg cooks. See, there's hardly any more runny egg, so not an easy thing to do, but I am gonna see. I have to push it this way, and let's hope that I don't. There it goes. See, there we go. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? See how fluffy the egg is? I just think it's awesome when you put a little bit of milk, and it's 2% by the way. It's not any, any other kind of milk. Let's see. There we go. And it's almost ready. Now, as you can see, right there, it's still a little raw. So I have to flip it over one more time. So I just push it back. And there we go. And that's it. Now I'm going to turn off the heat. And I'm just going to use whatever steam is there. See the steam? And that's going to finish cooking the egg. So I hope that you enjoyed my Mexican French omelet today. And let me know how it comes out if you make it. You can add garnish salsa to it. I'm probably going to warm up some corn tortillas on the side, or maybe crisp them. Whatever you want to do, enjoy.